You have written in and we are listening. We get questions every week about how to get a business loan. So in today's Consultants Corner, we're going to ask just that of William Menger. He's a regional administrator of the Small Business Administration, overseeing the agency's financial assistance and business development programs. Bill, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
First off, let's clarify the SBA does not give loans, they guarantee loans.
That's correct. We do not make grants. We guarantee loans.
So where do you go if you're a small business person to get a loan?
Well, really, you go to a bank or a non-bank lender. It could be a credit union, usually someone you have some relationship with, but you can walk into any of the major banks and smaller regional banks and get a guaranteed loan from the SBA that you can grow your business.
And anyone can do this? So it's our entire audience right here?
Absolutely. It's available to anybody in the United States.
What is the range? How small can your loan be?
There's actually no minimum, but it goes up to $2 million. So that's a sizable amount of money that you can get guaranteed by the federal government.
Okay, so let's just say now I know where to go, I know how much I'm looking for, and go into the bank. What do I need to bring them?
Really, the most important thing, and we tell everybody this, is a sound business plan with at least projections out to 3 years. Now, the bank is only going to focus really on the first year, but they do want to see 3-year projections and a sound business plan that you know exactly what you're getting into, what it's all about, and they want to see that you're going to be successful.
Do they want to know that you have experience? Do they want to see references?
They do. They want to see that you have some knowledge of the field you're entering into, and some experience would certainly be essential. If you wanted to start a restaurant, for example, it would be great if you had some past history, job in a restaurant, working in any capacity, but just you have a familiarity with that industry rather than someone just coming into a new business cold.
Okay, the second thing you say is make sure you're going with a good credit score.
Yeah, and it's almost like when you buy a house. It's better to know what your credit score is before the bank tells you, you know what, your credit score is too low, we're not going to be able to do this for you. But, so that's very easy to get your credit score and just know what that is, because certainly, banks are not going to be happy if you've got a 500 credit score. They're going to see something a little bit higher.
For people who don't know where to find it, how do you get your credit score?
You can do that online, actually. You can now, once a year, for free, go online and get your credit score.
Okay, and if you have a poor credit score, you should fix that before
you do. You have to really fix your credit, and sometimes that just means, waiting a little time and making sure you make all your payments on time, and, and credit cards and payments that you have, and that can correct it, and then you'll be fine.
Okay, and last one, 2 years of tax returns. You should bring those in with you?
Well, the bank and the SBA are going to ask to see 2 years of tax returns. So if you want to go in and you want to expedite the process as quickly as possible, it's great to be able to walk in with those 2 years of tax returns right up front, and you won't have to go back and get them and come back again.
And how long are most of these loans for?
These loans really can go all the way out to 20-year loans for fixed assets. But, most of our loans, the 7A loans, we do for everything, including working capital. So it's really any term, but up to 20 years for a fixed asset.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely.
Bill Menger, thanks so much for coming on the program.
Appreciate it.